from Nobleman's Apothecary, Nobleman's Exchange on YouTube. Today, I wanted to bring you an update video of a boot it's been long awaited. There's a lot of people that have been asking me for an update video on these boots. And so here it is. These are the Nicks Robert. This is a made-to-order model in brown wax flesh, as you can see. So it's a made-to-order. That means you're able to change some of the details, some of the specs on there. I opted for the 8-inch shaft. I opted for the 55 last. And I opted for the Vibram lug sole. Vibram V-bar sole. And I'm so very pleased with these boots. Wax flesh, no matter the color, wax flesh is probably the most versatile and durable and forgiving leather that you could find for a pair of boots. And so, yeah, I'm really pleased with these. I'm probably at about 250 hours of wearing these. I've loved these boots so much. They're about 9 months old, and I put them through quite a bit. They've been on a few work sites on my last job, going through the construction sites, but around the house and just being self-employed, I still wear these, and they still see a lot of action around the house, welding, so lots of metal work, lots of landscaping in the backyard, lots of camping, lots of traveling, lots of mud. They've been in creeks. They've been up to above my ankles, and no water egress or ingress. So my feet have stayed dry the whole time. I didn't walk in the water on purpose, but that happened to be the case. Really pleased with these boots. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that one of my latest belts colorways is the Overland belt. Brown wax flesh. This is my own iteration of brown wax flesh. This is a natural veg tan leather, whereas the brown wax flesh that comes on the Nicks is a chrome tan leather by Horween, Chrome XL. And so we have veg tan leather, the rough out. So if you want to compare it to one of my other belts, the Exolution belt is a full grain veg tan rough out leather. Same 13 to 14 ounce thickness, hardiness, tight grain, and so it's hand dyed. Then it's waxed, a few coats of wax, probably about 3 coats, activated with heat to really saturate the top layers. Get in between each one of those little fuzzies, mat them down, and then I burnish it down to get a nice sheen. What you end up with is can't deny it. They go together. I have the Atrapasueños hat band that also matches in the same colorway, the Overland brown. And I still get kind of weirded out talking about my own products on YouTube, so bear with me if I make it, kind of just awkward. But okay, so these come with the antique brass buckles, and that is because, first of all, I designed this belt because I love this boot so much, and so I had to do it. And so the antique brass matches the worn brass that comes on the Nicks boots that I chose. And yeah, so before I designed and made the Overland belt, I was wearing the Wicked and Craig Buck Brown, which is my honey hand belt. This is the Revenant belt. I'm sorry, this is the Revenant belt, which is a Buck Brown, same leather, but it came, I got my hands on a small batch of this leather that had just a ton of character in it. If you see those scars, just just a ton of character that came in this batch, so I had to get it, and it was a little bit thicker. So this is a 13 ounce, 12 to 13 ounce leather, whereas most of the honey hand leather is actually like 11 or 12 ounce leather, so just a little bit thicker. Same overall character though, it still ages the same, and I chose it because I mean, you see it matches the natural sole edges perfectly. And so, sorry, I always tell people, if you don't have the exact leather, but you want to like go, you want it to match your boots, you want it to go nicely with your boots, doesn't have to match perfectly. It can complement it though. Brown is so versatile, and there's so many hues of brown that it really doesn't matter. You can usually pull off a brown leather with a brown leather, no matter which end of the spectrum it is. There's enough separation from your feet to your waistline that a belt doesn't have to be the same exact color. But if you do want to match your brown wax flesh, you got the iron, you got the Overland belt for that. So, you try that again. But if you want to match your brown wax flesh, we do have the Overland belt in Overland brown. And the Atrapasueños hatband in Overland brown. Woo! Thanks for thanks for going through that with me, guys. That was like my first little commercial. And you guys were there to witness it. Anyhow, so this is my one of my latest colorways. I have another colorway that I recently added, and that'll be my next video I upload for you guys. So this is about 250 hours of wear, and that's a ballpark number. So I have the unstructured toe on these, the number 3 toe, unstructured, so it's nice and soft, nice and squishy. And what that does is, with an unstructured toe, if you don't need it, it really allows the leather to relax more and let the whole build of the upper, the vamp, it just allows it to do such a better job of conforming to your foot. There's just all this leather here that's not constricted by being stretched over that heel, that celastic toe, or whatever other heel structure is being used. And it allows it to just lend itself and stretch more evenly to the shape of your foot. And so that's why anytime I have the opportunity to, I will choose the unstructured toe, because it's not required for my lifestyle or my work. So brown wax flesh, man, just great. Have you guys seen the Rose Anvil boots? Those are some really, really, really good looking, badass boots. Nice color, nice contrast. He chose 1964 brown on the inner patch right there. And it really does match the natural sole edge color. 1964 brown, that's a very handsome leather, very versatile. Here's an overall on the boots. Pretty symmetrical. All the stitching on the welts has been very nice, very nicely done. Oops, let me lower that down. Yeah, man. I took out the kilties. Well, I had the Nobleman's Apothecary Reboot kilties in here, and once it started really warming up, I took them out just because that extra layer of leather, I just got it out of the way, just let my feet breathe a little bit more. Leather boots are going to breathe no matter what, so I probably didn't need to, but I guess it was just something in my mental that was like, let me get rid of these. It's so freaking out. I mean, if you were in Arizona this summer, you know what I'm talking about. The weather has just been insanely warm, and so yeah, that's what I got to say about that. So yeah, man, guys, if you want to check out the store, nomansapothecary.com, get yourself a large tan print tee. This is the black and tan. Got a few colors. with another color on the way. Maybe I'll save that for the next video. And thanks for watching. Take care. Stay noble, stay safe, shop small. This is Angel from Nobleman's Apothecary. See you guys on the next one.